A lot of people think that if they're in a car accident, they can save money by representing themselves as opposed to hiring a lawyer. But Richard Griffin of the Griffin Law Firm says you may be risking a lot to save a little, and I imagine that is a common belief.
It is. It is. There are a lot of people that think that, you know, they just, if I can save a little bit of money by handling it myself, then I'm going to be doing a lot better off. Well, I have even a friend who did that, and we're 3 weeks away from the statute of limitations where he's about to not have a claim, and he called me to get some help. So,
and you also have statistics to back this up, right?
I do, and they aren't even my statistics. I have my own cases, but the Insurance Research Council did a study that found that people with attorneys are going to recover for their personal injury cases on average 3.5 times more. So if your case was a $100,000 case without an attorney, $350,000 on average with an attorney. But I'm telling you, I found that there are a lot of examples where we've been involved where that number is a very low number compared to the huge difference we've made for our clients.
All right, what are some ways that people actually lose money by representing themselves?
Well, there's really three different things that are the big pitfalls. The first would be if you don't get the treatment you need because you're trying to save money, and you may not realize that additional tests may let the doctors know of a very serious injury that may require injections or surgery. So you might end up trying to save some money there, but you don't have a case that is well documented. We make sure that the medical treatment and the documentation for that is sound, and that way we can make sure that we get the full recovery. Another would be that they may overlook insurance. There are additional policies that you can have that you can stack. Well, a lot of times people don't understand that. They don't know how to do it. They may even make a mistake and lose a lot of money there. And then the third way would be if you can't litigate and you don't know the value of your case, then you're really, it's like playing chess against a chess master. You're going to lose in maybe 3 turns. So there's 3 really bad
Well, I can't
scenarios.
even imagine navigating that process by myself.
Right.
I can't even imagine it. Okay, so you, as always, you always bring us good examples so that we can kind of understand this better. You've had some clients with us.
I have. There was a EMT that was in his ambulance. He gets run into from behind. He has a workers' comp and a personal injury, and he thinks, gosh, I don't want to hire an attorney. I'm going to try to save that little money. And the personal injury adjuster offered him $500. The workers' comp adjuster said, we're not going to even accept your claim. He hired us, and we were able to get him $80,000 on the personal injury and $25,000 on the workers' comp for a combined $105,000. So we went from a $500 offer to $105,000. There was another example where there was a UGA student that was on his motorcycle. He gets hit, and he has a broken ankle. There are no fender benders on motorcycle accidents, unfortunately. So he needed to have surgery. He tried to do it himself, and the adjuster said $30,000 is all we have. He thought that was all he had, but he hired us. It turned out there was another $70,000 in insurance coverage available. He thought there was only $30,000, so that could have been a $70,000 mistake. So trying to do it yourself and not knowing how to do it is very, very risky, and you're going to end up losing typically hundreds of thousands or at least tens of thousands of dollars just trying to save a little bit of money. Much better to give us a call at 877-PAIN-LAW so we can take it from the beginning or at any stage and make the absolute best of that case to get you fully
But
recovered.
it feels like every time you're here, we just want to emphasize to people, it doesn't hurt when you've been in an accident that day to pick up the phone and call, because you really could be leaving money on the table.
It's true, and you could make a mistake early on.
Yes.
There may be a recorded statement. Insurance adjusters start investigating the accident immediately. First thing they're going to want to do is to get a recorded statement, and they ask a lot of twisted questions, tricky questions. If they can get you to say something that you don't mean to say or that they can twist around, they can argue that you weren't really hurt or maybe you were at fault instead of the other driver. So their number one thing is to protect the insurance company, and it's going to be at your expense if you don't have an attorney to help you.
And your job is to protect them.
That's
so
right.
See, they've got somebody on their side, and it's just a free phone call.
That's right.
That's the great thing about it all. Thank you so much,
Thank
Richard.
you.
Don't forget to get the help you need. Contact the Griffin Law Firm. Call 877-PAIN-LAW. You can also log on to 877painlaw.com.